Yo Wonders, Midnight Wonder here with part 3 of the 4,000/5,000 subscribers Q&A. So without further ado, let's just hop right into questions so that we can get through as many as we possibly can. Alright. Sandra Harris asks, what is your favorite Pokemon and what type? I'm pretty sure I already answered this before. Well, half of it anyways. But, for a fresh reminder, my favorite Pokemon is Eevee. Some close seconds would be Absol, Mimikyu, and Darkrai. Absol for more personal reasons. Mimikyu because, well, it's Mimikyu. It's basic. I basically feel like Mimikyu is me as a Pokemon. And Darkrai because, well, I really have dreams, and Darkrai is the dream-related Pokemon who I love the most. I know he's actually more nightmare than dream, but Munna and Marshana are just way too girly for my taste. Saying no to the pink and flowers. And Drowsy and Hypno? One look at them and enough said. They're just way too creepy. And that's coming from the girl who prefers the Darkrai, the nightmare Pokemon, over them. So, yeah, that pretty much says how much I love those two. Which I actually hate. I don't like those two at all. As for my favorite types, it's a bit hard to narrow down to just one. However, I can tell you that some of my favorites are Fairy, Dragon, Ghost, Dark, and Psychic. They're all just so magical to me, and I love magic. Sierra Angelin, once again, asks, do you have plans for Elena of Avalor? Like I said for your previous question, Serena, I first need to become familiar enough with the series, as well as know the order of songs before I can do that. However, from what I have seen of Elena so far, it's definitely something I would love to do. So, yeah, look forward for her to that one as well. Just don't expect it too soon. I am beginning to notice a rise in all kinds of crossovers people want me to do. I need time to, catch up with everything first. Unicorn Kawaii asks, what is your favorite video from your channel? First of all, before I answer that, oh my gosh, I love your name. It's so adorable. And, onto the actual question. I've never really thought about it before. I guess I'd have to say my favorite one would, maybe be, the Glare Force Will Shine video. I really am happy with how well that one turned out, even though it was pretty much, sorry, still sick, even though it was pretty much my first time using animation in my videos properly. Yeah, I actually did one before that. It was a parody of Once Upon a Time with MLP. I did not realize that I could record things right off my laptop rather than use my cell phone. The quality is awful. Please do not watch it. It's awful. Or if you do, feel free to laugh at how stupid I was. Oh my gosh, that was awful. But for the Glare Force Will Shine video, I never seem to get tired of watching it. I just love to watch it again and again. I actually cry a few times because it's just that inspirational and moving to me, and I hope it is for others as well. I'm very proud of it. Sierra Angelin, once again, I'm gonna have to limit you guys to just 5 questions per person at this rate. Have you done cosplay? If you're not including Halloween, then no, I haven't really cosplayed before. But I really want to. I did once dress up as Red from Pokemon for Halloween, actually this year, for Halloween. That was fun. Serena Laura Gonzalez. Sorry. Axis. What are your thoughts on Big Hero 6 the series and Tangled the series season 2? Bad news, I haven't actually seen either of those. I love Big Hero 6, the movie, but I've never really gotten around to seeing the series. I just don't know when it's on. Same with Tangled, I honestly don't know when that is on too either. I really want to see them though. Give me time to find these shows and let me watch them all the way through. And I can give you a proper answer, I promise. Please just don't hate me for being behind. I've got so much to catch up on. Sierra Angelin, once again, who would you rather have akumatize, Ladybug or Cat Noir? So, you want me to akumatize one of the heroes? Yeah, boy. Knowing each of them have been knowing how each of them have been presented so far, it's a lot more likely that Cat Noir will be the one who will be akumatized. However, I would actually like to see Ladybug get akumatized. Not because I'm being sadistic or anything, as I found out how I tend to be in my Which Disney Villain Am I video. I say this because it's actually Ladybug's job to purify the Akumas, and Cat Noir really doesn't get that chance to shine often. So I would love to see those roles be reversed and see how Cat handles himself when he's forced to fight the one he loves in order to save her, and how he would handle an Akuma without her. I just think that'd be really interesting. Please don't hate me for wanting to see a Ladybug akumatized. I just think that'd be a very interesting scenario from a storyteller's point of view. Wolfgang go with Axis. No! You cannot do this to me, Wolfgang! Oh my gosh, this Wolfgang asks me, what's my favorite book? You cannot do that to me. I am a bookworm. That means I cannot choose who's one of my babies. No, I can't. Alright. I'm gonna do what I did for the other videos for the other questions that asked me what my favorite movie or TV show was. I'm gonna narrow it down to some of my absolute favorites of all time. For novels, I would say Avalon, Web of Magic, The School for Good and Evil, Fairy Tale Reform School, and Isle of the Lost and Percy Jackson. As for my favorite manga, I would say Pokemon Adventures, Shugakura, Cardcaptor Sakura, the very first books that actually got me into loving books, by the way. Check it out. Full Moon Osaka Site, and Momota Lollipop. My favorite comics are the Silent Comics and Mega Man comics. And lastly, my favorite fairy tales are Alice in Wonderland, Little Red Riding Hood, and Beauty and the Beast. Now please, never ask me something like that again. I will literally hunt you down and beat you for making me answer such a... No, don't ever put me on the spot like that again. No. Alright, I'm gonna answer one last question, and it's the big one, apparently. Serena Lara Gonzalez asks, what do you think of My Little Pony Season 8 to 9, including MLP Gen 5? Oh boy. Well, at the start of Season 8, there are quite a few episodes I wouldn't mind skipping. Like, Granny's Gone Wild, Cringe Fest, that, mod couple episode. Oh my gosh. You just took one of my most hated characters of all time on TV and put him in MLP. Why? Oy. I I did, however, like school days that really hit me in a hard place because that was basically I really related to the creatures, the non-pony students, because I could not learn like everyone else. I grew up autistic. No one was really able to teach me properly. I had to have special ed teachers, and even one of my special ed teachers, like, pretty much told me, he and my parents, that I should never expect anything above a C. I ended up becoming a straight A student when I got into middle school for most of the time. I just, like, needed the right teacher to teach me the right things. Yeah, school systems pretty much suck for people who can't learn like a normal. I say that in with that finger thing people do when they're being sarcastic. As for season 9, I'm gonna be very upset because that's the last season to my knowledge. I do not want the show to end. Oh, back to season 9. I love everything starting at Surfer and Turf. The rest of season 8 was pretty good, aside from those first few episodes. For Gen 5, some things I like, some things I'm like, what? I'm a little confused about how Twilight is gonna work as a Earth pony. I do like that they're making Fluttershy the unicorn because she is my favorite, and giving my favorite magical powers. Yes. I'm kind of like, huh? With some of the ideas. It's not something I'm not really sure about just yet. I would have to see it in order to make my final judgment. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up for now because this has gone on pretty long. I'll continue the rest of the Q&A in the next video. But until then, I'm Midnight Wonder, and I'm outie!